Home Friday.
Happy Home Friday.
Happy Home Friday, my friends.
Yeah. Happy Home Friday.
You know, it's like I sit here and I try and think of how I can like mess her up because I know she's waiting to like do something.
It's part of the fun of Home Friday.
So I did it this time.
It's great. I love it.
Oh, welcome back to the channel, my friends. If this is your first time here, my name's Jeremy.
I'm Jillian.
And you know, it's funny because on the last time we did something like that and I said, welcome, you know, if this is your first time here, and Ninja was like, oh, I doubt that. And it's funny, one of the first comments I saw on that video said, this is my first time on your channel. See, it's a good thing we introduce ourselves. Welcome all you new timers and all you old home fries out. Not old, but you know what I mean.
Seasoned.
Seasoned.
Just
Well,
like
I didn't even mean age. I meant just been with us for a long time.
Yeah.
So you guys are the OGs, the OG home fries. Today we're going to start out with a donation request from Angie and Miss Chuck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And this is going to be a story time with Tim from Dayton, Ohio.
Ooh, lots of people have asked for this one. Lots of people. From October 2015, I think.
Yeah, this was almost 10 years ago. Wow.
Oh, gosh, 2015 seems like yesterday. What happened?
I know, right?
All right, we got
crazy. We're going to jump into it and start the day out right with some laughs, I'm sure, because Tim is a comedian. But before we do, y'all know what's up. Hit that thumbs up. And if you are not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, please. It really means a lot to us, especially because around 80% of y'all still are not subscribed that watch this channel.
I don't believe it.
It's true. We have the stats.
What?
See?
But not home fries.
Maybe not the home fries, but if you're watching and have not subscribed, it really means a lot. So hit that button and now let's check it out.
This is Story Time with Tim from Dayton, Ohio.
Right, Dayton, Ohio.
So many people have asked for this. I'm excited for this one.
How many of y'all were here at this show, right?
Yeah, let us know.
I know Ruth, you're out there in Ohio. Were you here?
I like that one. That was fun. Must be a lot of oldies fans out there. Fans.
That's kind of what I just did. Oldies.
Oh, can you pause for a sec? I'm sorry, guys. I meant to thank you very much, Catherine, for hosting this video on your channel for all of us fries to enjoy. Thanks, Catherine.
Oh, no.
Well, kids.
Story time with
Gather
Tim.
around.
Story time.
It's story time with Tim.
They all sit down.
Sit down.
Like they're little kids, you know?
About whether or not to do this. But there was a lady who came to our show in Cleveland, and then she came to our show again in Columbus, and she said, "You did story time. Will you do it again?" I said, "Sure." So then I did story time for them, and it just seemed a shame to leave you folks out.
That was a good story.
Thank you. By a round of applause, how many of y'all have been at all three of our Ohio shows? I know there's so many.
Wow, look at that.
Okay.
There was about 6 of them.
Still.
Still.
Cool.
It's awesome.
You can tell the same jokes.
Yeah. How many of y'all were there last night? Okay.
Perfect.
Well, we did a song last night that we're not going to do tonight. And it's not for the following reason.
She said, "Oh."
Welcome to the show, folks. We're just in
I don't think I got that.
Time with Tim.
I'm excited.
Uh-oh.
We did a song last night called What We Ain't Got. And like I said, he's laughing already. We're not going to do it tonight. We just made a few changes to the show tonight, keeping it fresh for all of you who come to multiple shows.
That's nice.
So if you like that song and you want to hear it, it's on our YouTube channel.
Jump in your DeLorean.
Yeah.
But that song starts with just me singing all by myself, solo a cappella. You'd think that's a good idea.
Badu.
And it often is a good idea. Now, a lot of folks that were at the show last night thought I was emotional during that song.
Myself included.
¿Por qué?
I went from one side to the other and was just scared.
And I was experiencing an emotion of sorts.
Oh, boy.
You see, the beatbox solo was right before that song, and we were hanging out downstairs. The dressing room was down a flight of stairs and then down a hallway. And then I sauntered back up, and I was ready to go on stage to do this song. I realized my mic was downstairs back in the dressing room.
Why'd you take your mic with
I'm
you?
not in the best shape.
Leave it at the monitor console.
Oh no.
I thought, I can just run down there, literally. And I run back up and pull off one verse of a ballad all by myself.
Completely out of breath.
And I was wrong. We do a lot of different songs, and folks seem to appreciate that. And they say that, they listen to the songs multiple times, and they take on new meanings every time. Last night, What We Ain't Got became about oxygen for me.
We ain't got no breath. That's great.
So go find that on YouTube. Our version, not the one from last night. Although it probably is on there somewhere, and if you do, tweet it my way.
Would you be interested in recreating that first verse for them right now?
Oh boy.
Let's hear it.
I think the most important part was my inner monologue because, when we break on stage, we break on stage. And so Rob is over here on my left, and I'm sitting here. Tim gets out here, and he starts, and he does the first line. He's like, what's the first line? Yeah. We all walk with you. That was about as good as it sounded, too. And I thought, oh my God, he's out of breath. I'm about to look at Rob. And then he started the next line, right? And I was like, I better not look, because if I look, Rob's going to lose it. I was just like, so close. And I was still like, Tim's just out of breath. And then he did the next line, and he was like, our favorite doors. And he normally holds it out. Our favorite doors are always locked. But this time he goes, our favorite doors are always locked. And then he took on this real monologue-y, saying thing, and then immediately I'm like, did he get a text message in the break? Is he like, something bad happened? Is he getting emotional right now? We can't stop if he's getting emotional. I've got to hold it together. Meanwhile, Rob's over here going,
That's too much.
It's normally a very touching moment in the show.
This is just too much. And it just made me think, I'm really super stoked. If you guys didn't know and haven't been following our social medias, either Instagram or Facebook, or the community tab, we put out that we are actually going to go to Memphis and see the show. And thank you so much to those of you who have donated to our wish list to help us get tickets, because we are super stoked. Now, I don't think we're going to be getting the meet and greet VIP. That's a little steep, but we're going to go to Memphis and we're going to check this out. And we cannot wait. And I hope many of you can come down there and meet us, because we're planning on having a little hangout.
I know they didn't know Memphis. So what you guys knew, it was either Dallas or Memphis. It's leaning towards Memphis.
Yep.
And so, yeah, we're working on it. And I'm still not over trying to be able to get us behind the scenes. I'm doing my little magic, communicating with some HomeFree staff. Let's see if we can get in there.
Yeah, it would be great if we could meet them and talk to them and definitely have an interview. But I just wanted to point out that we are planning on going to Memphis. So those of you home fries that are in that area or anywhere close, drive down, come hang out. We're going to plan a little get together and have some food, some drinks, some fun. So I just wanted to say that because I'm really stoked to see this live and to hopefully get a story time and to hear Austin live before he goes. It just made me think about all this. So I'm super stoked and I wanted to let y'all know.
Okay. I'm wondering if we need to watch this reference. It sounds like it was just the beginning of their performance where Tim came on stage. Like, let's call an audible and just pull this up so we know.
We'll watch it next.
Yeah.
Let's finish this up.
And a lot of people thought it was.
Can you back up a little? I'm sorry, I lost track.
It's so funny. He's getting emotional. I've got to hold it together. Meanwhile, Rob's over here going, It's so funny.
Look at Rob.
It's normally a very touching moment in the show. And a lot of people thought it was. Oh, this lady came up to me during the autograph session after the show. And she said, "Were you emotional? Or was the fog getting to you?" And I just said, "Bit of both."
Aw, that's great. Yeah.
And if she's
Roll with it.
You know the truth and nothing but the truth. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming. And I hope you
I appreciate
guys
that.
enjoyed Storytime with Tim.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Let's check out that other one.
Yes.
All right, so here we are. And yeah, if it's just the beginning and, they just keep going, maybe we'll just stop it. And, but we just wanted to see what the context was. So maybe we won't watch the whole thing, but also doesn't look like the best quality. So we'll just get through it. Oh, and shout out to Ginevra. Thank you very much for hosting this on your channel.
Thank you.
Top that.
Can you back it up, please? I think we missed it.
You guys, I'm just kidding. We can totally top that.
So no Tim yet.
We said good night. It's like, woo, yay, it's over. No, my favorite there was a lady over here earlier after Tim sang a particularly low note. I think it was in Elvira, and she goes, "That tickled my insides." Ma'am, me too.
Oh, here he is.
Out of breath.
Where more where that came from. We all want what we ain't got. Our favorite doors are always locked.
You see Rob and Austin trying to look like they both look for a second.
On a higher hill with a taller top. We all want what we got.
That was it right there, right?
We are happy where we are. There's greener grass in the neighbor's yard. Bigger house.
I can just imagine him
struggling.
just trying to do it. Like, that's great.
We aren't happy where we are.
That's awesome.
I think he caught up again. I mean, honestly, the way he told the story, I thought it was going to be so much worse. But
I know that you wouldn't. I don't think you would know that unless you really knew.
and I was struggling to hear a little bit, just because of the quality. Of the video. I'm very grateful. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful. But
this was 10 years ago.
Yeah,
so.
it was still fun to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. Story time with Tim never disappoints.
It's awesome. And like, they're just so funny, Like,
yeah.
They're like borderline comedians.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, at least Tim. Yeah,
and
exactly.
Austin too, it seems
Austin's hilarious.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so curious who's going to replace Austin.
Too soon to tell. I mean, he's going to be around for the most of this year, so I'm sure they'll keep us posted.
He's going to be around, but behind the scenes, whoever's coming next needs to learn all the songs, all of Austin's parts.
That's a lot.
So this has probably already been started.
Yeah, and several Fries mentioned, and I agree with you, that we hope that they document the process, the selection process, right? Like, wouldn't it be neat to see a behind the scenes view of who they're picking, or
that would be cool.
Tryouts to see them. That would be just really
I think
neat.
maybe if they do that, I'm gonna try out just to be on there. I could do Austin's part. I can sing that.
No, that's not your range.
What you
baby.
talking
I don't think
about?
that's a good fit.
See how high that was?
Very
Come
nice.
on, I get high
Very nice.
in pitch.
All right. So there's that.
Okay, this was
You like story time.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. We're gonna continue on with Home Friday. Thank you once again, Angie and Chuck.
Thank
you guys
you.
rock.
Thank you.
And if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't
Ow.
subscribed,
Please do it now. I just
now
hurt my
that she
thumb.
just bashed herself, make sure you subscribe
Thank
just
you.
for that,
Thank you
okay?
very much.
And we'll see you guys soon, my friends. Peace.